Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sashana, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys step by step how I did these gorgeous mini twists on myself. This is one of my favorite protective hairstyles because it lasts a long time, it's tension free, and it just looks so natural. I'm going to be using some Afro Kinky hair extension, and I'm going to show you guys the best way to prep this hair before use, how to pre-part your hair before installing your twist, and how to twist the hair to get the perfect results. So let's get started. For this style, I used a rat tail comb for parting, shine and jam, a spray bottle with water, a pair of scissors, some hair clips and scrunchies to help with sectioning my hair, olive oil hair sheen spray, and some Got2b glue for my edges. The hair extension that I'll be using is from Hotbraids. Thank you so much to Hotbraids for sponsoring today's video. They sent me 5 packs of their 22-inch Afro Kinky bulk human hair in the color black. This hair blended perfectly with my 4C natural hair, and it was super soft and lightweight. It's literally the perfect hair for doing mini twist or micro twist, or if you just want to add some volume to your natural hair. If you're looking for hair extensions to do mini twist, guys, don't walk, run to get this hair. The direct link to this hair is in my description box below, so you guys can find it there. The hair also came with a bag and a box of tools that definitely came in handy when I was doing this style. So this is what the hair looks like straight out of the package. There are 3 smaller bundles in one pack, so you actually get a lot of hair to work with. The hair comes really shrunken and compressed, but I'm going to show you guys how to stretch this hair to get it from looking like this to this, wasting as little hair as possible and making it much easier to install. So I'm going to be working with one small bundle at a time instead of the whole pack. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the middle of the bundle and stretch the hair from both ends to start loosening the curls. Next, I'm going in with my spray bottle and I'm going to saturate the hair with water. I found that it's much easier to stretch the hair when it's wet. It also makes the curls more defined, so it's easier for you to go in and pull out the smaller pieces that you need to start your twist. So what I'm doing is I'm just tightly holding one end of the bundle, pulling out the extra long pieces on the opposite end and putting those back in the bundle to try to detangle the hair and get it on the same length. Once I can't pull out any more hair, I'm left with a small clump of hair, and I'm going to show you guys shortly how to extract even more hair from this clump of hair. Once the first end is fully detangled, I'm going to grab that end and do the same thing to the hair on the opposite side. This is what the hair looks like after stretching and detangling. It's much longer, it feels softer, and now it's so much easier to pull out the smaller pieces that you need to start your twist. These are the clumps of hair from detangling one small bundle, and I'm just going in and pulling it apart to expose the length of the hair so that I can align the strands on one level. This is how much more hair I was able to get and how much hair was actually wasted, and I went ahead and did the same thing to the second clump of hair. This is a bundle of hair that has not yet been stretched or detangled, and I wanted to mention that you could use this hair straight out of the pack, but you definitely end up wasting a lot of hair. The last time I did mini twists using Afro Kinky hair extensions, I got a few comments saying that it was too much to prep the hair, but guys, this is literally loose kinky hair. It has to be stretched and detangled just like 4C natural hair. Otherwise, your twists aren't going to come out looking the best and you end up wasting a lot of the human hair. This is the size of my pieces. This was 40 pieces from 2 small bundles. I like my mini twist to be a bit fluffy, so I didn't make my pieces too small, but the amount of hair that you pull out really depends on the size that you're going for. If this is your first time doing mini twists or using this hair and you're not sure how much hair to use, you could try doing 2 or 3 practice twists before prepping the hair to see how much hair gives you the size that you want. Starting off on freshly washed hair, I'm going to part my hair down the middle into 2 equal sections. Next, I'm going to make a part in the back from behind one ear to the next. Then I'm going to make a part in the front from the tip of one earlobe to the next. So I have 6 sections in total, and I'm going to be twisting one section at a time. When parting my rows, I like to first make a rough part, then go over that part with Shine and Jam and repart to make sure it's straight and clean. And I do the same thing for my small squares so that the hair can be really neat. I did the first section off camera and my twists came out exactly how I wanted them to. They were fluffy, the perfect length, and I did 4 rows in this section. I'm going to part the other section the same way, but as you can see, I'm starting my part at the end of the row on the other side to make sure that the rows are aligned horizontally. So now I'm showing you guys how I make my twist. I'm using the box braid method to start my twist. So I'm going to use my natural hair as a 3rd strand for my braid. Braid that down about an inch and then split my natural hair in 2 and add a 2nd piece of hair. To secure this 2nd piece of hair, I'm going to twist both strands tightly before wrapping them around each other. And this is actually how I'm going to twist all the way down. I'm going to twist the strands before wrapping them around each other, and this is called the rope twist method. I also added some Got2b coconut curling cream to the hair before I started twisting, but this is completely optional. I went ahead and pre-parted this entire section off camera. I did 7 rows in this section, and I like to pre-part a section before I start twisting because to me it saves a lot of time. I get to focus on one task, one movement at a time. So when I'm parting, and when I'm twisting, and this makes me move much faster. I don't know if it makes sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me and it always works, so I always do it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how I pre-part my rows. First, I make a rough part and make sure that it lines up with the row on the other side. Then I go over that part with Shine and Jam and repart to make sure it's straight and clean. Then I'm going to pre-part my squares, and this part is really quick. I just part out the size I want a single twist to be, add Shine and Jam to the sides of my square and repart to clean it up. Once I do that, I comb it through and then I twist at the base to prevent it from getting tangled with adjacent squares. I went ahead and did the rest off camera. This is what it looks like, and I also made 7 rows in this section. Now I'm going to show you guys 3 different ways to twist this hair to get the result you want. The first method is the one I use. It's the rope twist method. So like I said, I start off my twist using the box braid method, and once I've secured the second piece of hair, I twist and twine each strand before wrapping them around each other. I use this method because I wanted my hair to last for at least 1 month, and with this method your natural hair is more secured in a twist because of how tightly the strands are twisted together. The second method is the regular 2-strand twist method. So once I've secured the second piece of hair, I'm going to wrap the strands around each other, but I'm not going to twist them before I do so. This makes the twists a lot more bouncy and fluffy, and I actually love that, but the hair gets fuzzy after about 2 to 3 weeks because the twists are more loose, so the style doesn't last as long. The third method is similar to the second method in that you're still using the regular 2-strand twist method, where you wrap the strands around each other without twisting them first, but you're twisting in a counterclockwise direction instead of a clockwise direction. This makes the twist super juicy, but again the twist doesn't last as long. If you're going for a medium-sized twist that you only intend to keep in for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, then this method of twisting would be fine. Otherwise the hairstyle just doesn't last as long. These are the 3 twists side by side. You can clearly see the difference. The rope twist is more straight and stiff. The 2-strand method twist is more fluffy, and the twist that we did in the counterclockwise direction is super juicy and bouncy. So you can twist the hair differently depending on how you want your twist. I already showed you guys how to do the box braid method to start your hair, but if you're a beginner and you're not good with gripping your hair, then you could use the crochet method to start your twist. So what you could do is you could braid your natural hair about 1/2 inch, then pull one end of the hair extension through using the crochet needle, braid that down about 1 inch, and then start twisting. The roots will still look neat and the hair extension doesn't slide off the hair. If you want your mini twist to last for a very long time, like more than a month, then the best method to use to actually start your twist is the knotless method. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna split the first strand into 2 pieces and then braid your natural hair 1-2 times. At the first piece, braid that 1-2 times, and then at the second piece. Once you braid that down about 1 inch, you're going to add your second piece of hair and then braid all the way down. I parted the rows in the front the same way I did the middle section, so I just made sure that the rows in the front lined up with the rows in the middle. Then I just pre-parted my squares and made my twist. Once I got to the last 2 rows at the top, I made sure that the squares lined up with each other vertically so that my middle part looks neat. I went ahead and sectioned my hair into 4 parts, and I'm going to dip the ends of my twist in hot water. I know this is a bit controversial because the last time I did mini twists, I got quite a few comments saying that I wasn't supposed to dip the human hair in hot water, but after twisting, the hair is a bit stiff, and dipping the hair in hot water makes it softer and much more flowy, so it's easier to style. After I dip the ends, I'm just going to go in with some Blue Magic hair oil to add some moisture back into the hair. Like, you can clearly see that this side is much more flowy than the other side. The twists on the other side are a bit stiff, and so this is the reason why I like dipping my ends, but whether or not you dip your ends is up to you. And now I'm just going in with some olive oil hair sheen spray to add some shine to my twist. This is the finished look, you guys. I love how these twists came out. They looked super natural. I got so many compliments. So many persons thought this was my real hair. My twists were fluffy the way I liked them, and they were just the perfect length for me. The hair was so soft and light, it barely felt like I had extra hair on my head. I used a little less than 4 packs of this hair, and I ended up with 12 rows and 151 twists in total. I did 4 rows below my ears and 8 rows above my ears, and it took me about a day and a half to complete this style. The direct link to this hair will be in my description box below, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. I really hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.